Good morning, all. Today, first of all, you have to take affirmations. I love and approve of myself now. I love and approve of myself now. I am worthy of love and abundance. I am worthy of love and abundance. I forgive and set myself free. I forgive and set myself free. I am safe and all is well in my world. I am safe and all is well in my world. I am open to miracles today. I am open to miracles today. I am learning. I am growing. I am doing my best. I am learning. I am growing. I am doing my best. Then we can go to Think and Grow Rich book written by Napoleon Hill. Page number 17. The object of this book is to help all who seek it to learn the art of changing their minds from failure conscious to success conscious. Another weakness found in altogether too many people is the habit of measuring everything and everyone by their own impressions and beliefs. Some who will read this will believe that no one can think and grow rich. They cannot think in terms of riches because their thought habits have been steeped in poverty, want, misery, failure, and defeat. These unfortunate people remind me of a prominent Chinese who came to America to be educated in American ways. He attended the University of Chicago. One day, President Harper met this young Oriental on the campus, stopped to chat with him for a These unfortunate people remind me of a prominent Chinese who came to America to be educated in American ways. He attended the University of Chicago. One day, President Harper met his young Oriental on the campus, stopped to chat with him for a few minutes, and asked what had impressed him as being the most noticeable characteristics of the American people. Why, the Chinaman exclaimed, the queer slant of your eyes? Your eyes are off slant. What do we say about the Chinese? We refuse to believe that which we do not understand. We foolishly believe that our own limitations are the proper measure of limitations. So the other fellow eyes are off slant because they are not the same as our own. Millions of people look at the achievements of Henry Ford after he has arrived and envy him because of his good fortune or luck or genius or whatever it is that they credit for Ford's fortune. Perhaps one person in every 100,000 knows the secret of Ford's success, and those who do not do know are too modest, are too reluctant to speak of it because of its simplicity. A single transaction will illustrate the secret perfectly. A few years back, Ford decided to produce his own famous V8 motor. He chose to build an engine with the entire 8 cylinders cast in one block and instructed his engineers to produce a design for the engine. The design was placed on paper, but the engineers agreed to a man that it was simply impossible to cast an 8 cylinder gas engine block in one piece. Ford said, produce it anyway, but they replied it's impossible. Go ahead, Ford commanded, and stay on the job until you succeed, no matter how much time is required. The engineers went ahead. There was nothing else for them to do if they were to remain on the Ford staff. 6 months went by, nothing happened. Another 6 months passed, and still nothing happened. The engineers tried every conceivable plan to carry out the orders, but the thing seemed out of the question. Impossible. At the end of the year, Ford checked with his engineers, and again they informed him they had found no way to carry out his orders. Go right ahead, said Ford. I want it, and I will have it. They went ahead, and then, as if by a stroke of magic, the secret was discovered. The Ford's determination had won once more. This story may not be described with minute accuracy, but the sum and substance of it is correct. Deduce from it, you wish to think and grow rich. The secret of the Ford millions, if you can, you will not have to look very far. Henry Ford is a success because he understands and applies the principles of success. One of these is desire, knowing what one wants. Remember this Ford story as you read and pick out the lines in which the secret of his stupendous achievement have been described. If you can do this, if you can lay your finger on the particular group of principles which made Henry Ford rich, you can equal his achievements in almost any calling for which you are suited. You are the master of your fate, the captain of your soul. Because when Henley wrote the prophetic lines, I am the master of my fate, I am the captain of my soul, he should have informed us that we are the masters of our fate, the captains of our souls, because we have the power to control our thoughts. He should have told us that the ether in which this little earth floats, in which we move and have our being, is a form of energy moving at an inconceivably high rate of vibration, and that the ether is filled with a form of universal power which adapts itself to the nature of the thoughts we hold in our minds and influences us in natural ways to transmute our thoughts into their physical equivalent. If the poet had told us of this great truth, we would know why it is that we are the masters of our fate, the captains of our soul. He should have told us with great emphasis that this power makes no attempt to discriminate between destructive thoughts and constructive thoughts, that it will urge us to translate into physical reality thoughts of poverty just as quickly as it will influence us to act upon thoughts of riches. He should have told us too that our brains become magnetized with the dominating thoughts which we hold in our minds, and by means with which no man is familiar, these magnets attract to us the forces, the people, the circumstances of life which harmonize with the nature of our dominating thoughts. Now we can go to mark some important lines. Okay, here writer telling us that the object of this book is help to seek to learn the art of changing their minds from failure conscious to సక్సెస్ కాన్షియస్. ఇక్కడ ఏం చెప్తున్నాడంటే ఫెయిల్యూర్ మన మైండ్ని చేంజ్ చేసుకోవాలి ఫస్ట్ థింగ్. అంటే ఫెయిల్యూర్ కాన్షియస్ అంటే మనం ఫెయిల్యూర్ అవుతుందేమో అనే 1% డౌట్ కూడా లేకుండా సక్సెస్ కాన్షియస్, నేను సక్సెస్ అవుతాను 100% అనే కాన్షియస్తో ఉండాలి అంటున్నాడు. Another weakness found in altogether too many people is the habit of measuring everything and everyone by their own impressions and beliefs. Some who will read this will believe that no one can think and grow rich. They cannot think in terms of riches because their thought habits have been steeped in poverty. వాళ్ళు ఎందుకు పావర్టీలోనే ఉంటున్నారు అని చెప్తున్నాడంటే వాళ్ళ ఆలోచన అలాగే ఉంది. వాళ్ళు వాళ్ళు థింక్ అండ్ గ్రో రిచ్ ఎందుకు కాకోకుండా ఉన్నారంటే దే కెనాట్ థింక్ ఇన్ టర్మ్స్ ఆఫ్ రిచెస్. వాళ్ళు రిచ్ లాగా ఆలోచన చేయట్లేదు. అంటే వాళ్ళ థాట్ హ్యాబిట్స్ ఎలా వెళ్ళిపోయాయి అంటే స్టీప్డ్ ఇన్ పావర్టీ, అంటే చాలా లోతుగా పాతుకుపోయినారు. మేము పావర్టీలో ఉన్నాము, మాకు తక్కువ ఉంది, ఏదో లోపాలు ఉన్నాయి, మాకు ఫెయిల్యూర్ ఎక్కువ, డిఫీట్ ఎక్కువ అనే దాంట్లోనే ఉన్నారు కాబట్టి అలాగే ఉన్నారు అని చెప్పి చెప్తున్నాడు. ఇదొక వీక్నెస్. ఓకే, ఆ వీక్నెస్ అంటే సక్సెస్ కాన్షియసే ఉండాలి కానీ ఫెయిల్యూర్ కాన్షియస్ ఉండకూడదు. ఇక్కడ ఇంపాసిబుల్ కాదు అని చెప్పి చెప్పడానికి ఫోర్డ్ ఏం చెప్పాడు, 8 మోటార్స్ కలిపి ఒక లైన్లో రావాలి, నాకు ఒక కార్ ఇంజన్ రెడీ కావాలి అని చెప్పాడు ఎంప్లాయీస్తో. వాళ్ళు అది పాసిబుల్ కాదు అని చెప్పారు. వాళ్ళకి టైం ఇచ్చాడు, కమాండ్ చేసినాడు, డిమాండ్ ఇచ్చినాడు, కమాండ్ ఇచ్చినాడు, టైం ఇచ్చినాడు. వాళ్ళు ఎప్పుడు కూడా కాదు కాదని చెప్పినారు. ఒక్కసారి ఇంకేం చెప్పాడు, గో రైట్ హెడ్ సైడ్ ఫర్ ఏమంటే ఐ వాంట్ ఇట్, ఐ విల్ హ్యావ్ ఇట్, నాకు కంపల్సరీగా కావాల్సిందే అని చెప్పాడు. అంటే అది ఆ డిజైర్, ఆ డిటర్మినేషన్ అనేది నాకు కావాలి అని కూర్చోవాలి అంతే. అప్పుడు ఏమైంది, దే వెంట్ అహెడ్ అండ్ దెన్ యాజ్ ఆఫ్ స్ట్రోక్ ఆఫ్ మ్యాజిక్ ద సీక్రెట్ వాజ్ డిస్కవర్డ్. అప్పుడు వాళ్ళు కనుక్కున్నారనమాట. దట్ ఈస్ ద డిటర్మినేషన్. అందుకే ఇక్కడ ఏం చెప్తున్నాడంటే యు ఆర్ ద మాస్టర్ ఆఫ్ యువర్ ఫేట్ అండ్ ద క్యాప్టెన్ ఆఫ్ యువర్ సోల్. అంటే నీ ఫేట్కి మాస్టర్వి నువ్వే, అంటే నీ డిటర్మినేషన్ అలా, నువ్వు ఏదైతే కావాలని కోరుకుంటావో అది మైండ్ సెట్లో అలాగే పెట్టుకోవాలి. క్యాప్టెన్ ఆఫ్ యువర్ సోల్, నీ ఆత్మ క్యాప్టెన్వి నువ్వే అని చెప్తున్నాడు. దీనికోసం మనకు ఒక అఫర్మేషన్ ఇచ్చాడు. మనము ఇప్పటి నుంచి కూడా ఈ అఫర్మేషన్ని మనం కూడా రెగ్యులర్గా వాడదాం. ఐ ఆమ్ ద మాస్టర్ ఆఫ్ మై ఫేట్, ఐ ఆమ్ ద క్యాప్టెన్ ఆఫ్ మై సోల్, ఐ ఆమ్ ద మాస్టర్ ఆఫ్ మై ఫేట్, ఐ ఆమ్ ద క్యాప్టెన్ ఆఫ్ మై సోల్. మనం ఇప్పుడు ఏదైతే మనం అఫర్మేషన్ చెప్తున్నామో దాన్ని మనం ఫీల్ అవుతూ చెప్పుకోవాలన్నమాట. ఓకేనా, దీని గురించే చెప్తున్నాడు. ఓకే, థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. Subscribe our channel and share to as many as people. Thank you so much.